Hey, welcome back. This is going to be part two. It's the adventures of Bobby and Bobby. Again, not an adventure. I am still working on this monster of a truck. Anyway, as you see, I don't have the other bump stop taken off yet. Just trying to line it up. And as you can see, I am pretty close to the rear brake line here. It's now again, I don't know exactly where this is going to line up here. So once I take it off, I'll see that. I may have to reverse this brake line, probably replace it because if I loosen up these connections, I'll probably destroy the seal. So I have tons of brake line. I can always redo it. But what I'll do is I'll have it pivot out. I'll bend it the opposite way so it's out here more. So that won't touch it. I don't think it's going to hit the vent as I originally thought. But over on the other side, you can't see it from this angle, but I have a very large sway bar. And I have a feeling it's going to bump up against it. Well, I reached out yesterday. It was late Friday to etrailer. I sent something to the salesman. I know it's the weekend. I know they're not working. Just that I'm surprised. And there was also an expert too on a forum that I sent a question to about this. And but I guess they don't work weekends, even though most of us work on our vehicles over the weekends. But again, they've been fantastic up to this point, and hopefully I'll hear from them Monday morning. But I'm not going to wait. I can always return these if they don't fit because I gave them every detail possible. This is the Daner Spicer S130. It's got 9 leafs. It's an F450. So I'm not sure what else other information I could have given them. It's the cab chassis, and according to everything, it's supposed to fit. So I'm assuming, maybe except for maybe the way that brake line contours. But anyway, I'm going to break that bolt loose, hopefully. I've been spraying it with PB Blaster, and I will hope that it all comes apart easily. I'm not sure how I'm going to get this bolt nut and washer holding all that. I'm sure it can be done because it's pretty easy to do. And they claim you can do it in 30 minutes, but I'm not sure about that. Anyway, that's about it. And I'll be back shortly once I break this nut loose and we can start putting this together. Okay, I'm back. Took some effort. I ended up snapping the bolt from the old one. I used a ratcheting open end wrench, 15 millimeter, and I linked the two wrenches together. I'm sure some of you have done that before. I need to scrape some of the scale rust up there. Some people say to put Loctite on the bolt. I might. I'm not sure, but I need to scrape some of it. The truck is very solid. Has a lot of scaly surface rust on it. So, but I'll be getting rid of a lot of that very shortly. So, let's see what happens. This should be in a couple minutes actually, and I don't know. Let's see what the clearance is. And then again, but it's not loaded. I don't have the camper on it. The camper I had to leave up north because Orlando is super tight about having RVs or anything larger than a car. So anyway, I'll be back shortly, and let's scrape that up, clean it up a little bit, and then put this bump stop in and see where she sits. All right, be right back. Okay, I'm back again. I believe that's a 14. It's a 6-inch extension, 14 millimeter, um, 3H drive. I did put a little blue Loctite, whatever you want to call it. So I'm gonna have to get the. Also, I had. Where's the other wrench here? I'm going to have a 14 millimeter for up top for this little nut right over here. This nut. So that's going to go on top. The washer. It shouldn't be that hard, but then we'll let it down and see where it sits and how close, and whether or not I have to flip this around or not. But I'm getting there. Definitely taking. I got a lot of other things going on at the moment too, so it's doing this in between everything else. So I'll be back shortly. Okay, I think I mentioned this in the other video, but I always seem to run into problems, and they're usually nothing that I created. As you see, I have a wrench on top and a ratchet on the bottom, and I'm like, why is this so difficult to put on? It's got the little plastic insert in the nut to create it as like a lock washer. I'm thinking, it'll be a little tough for a second. No, it does not thread in. the bolt and the nut do not match. I was shown a second once I take this out. It's on a Saturday. No one's responding to me. Now, I can't put this on eTrailer, but Timbren, you sent me parts. No wonder why the box looked like it'd been through and beaten up. Good chance this was opened or somebody threw a different hardware in it. Because the hardware that's in there, the nuts do not match the bolts. And I'll show that shortly. Yes, I am beyond pissed. For someone that normally has extreme patience, I was an electrical service electrician most of my life. And this is normally something that I would just deal with, but I can't deal with wrong parts. So I guess it's going to be on Monday. I'm going to find out what's going to happen. And I don't know. Maybe I'll just return them. We'll see. But definitely not happy. Okay, I'm back. I'm a little calmer, but still. I may just go to Ace Hardware tomorrow and buy new bolts. But there is no way this thread's on there. You can even see where it's starting to strip. I didn't check it before I put it in there. I assumed, and we all know what happens when you assume. I put the bolt up through here, like I'm supposed to. It was through there. It was through here, sticking up. And as you see in the last video, I had the wrenches attached. I was trying to turn it, and it just wouldn't turn. I caught the first couple threads and obviously stripped them a little. So, as I said, not going to blame eTrailer right now. Really frustrated. I don't know. I like the wrong hardware. This was in this bag right here. Okay. And the box, possibly the box is all beaten up and taped together as though it had been ripped open at one point. I didn't do all this. This was already like re-put back together. So, I don't know. Let's gotta wait till Monday, I guess. But to be honest, I'm gonna go to Ace Hardware, buy some black and hard steel bolts, and replace it. But wrong hardware. And I did mention to him that the box was damaged. It did have hardware as far as I knew, but I didn't know it was the wrong hardware. So, like and subscribe, and this is gonna be a couple more parts, I believe. So, hope you come back and watch the rest of it. All right, take care. Peace.